But you're the brainchild behind this because normally you have a director who comes to the production house and says, let's do this thing together. It went the other way around here. You had the script and then you took this forward.
Well, I wouldn't quite say we're the brainchild behind it because where is Anshul Singhal? Is he here? Yeah, so on, I think it
right
was
up over there.
Rainy afternoon like this one day when he came into the office and narrated this amazing script to us, we fell in love with it completely. And, you know, the whole team, and that is not something that happens very often when, you know, every single person in the room is laughing and crying and, you know, feeling great about what they've heard. And hats off to him. One big round of applause for Anshul. So
he should actually be sitting up here in front.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing there at the back. So, you know, the big task obviously was to figure out who it is who would be the best person to direct this material. And honestly, after a lot of soul searching and, you know, thinking through various options, we narrowed in on the one person who has been able to, I mean, he is one of the most versatile directors that we have in this industry. He's handled virtually every genre of cinema in his, you know, in his career. And I think, you know, the film that he started out with, Kal Ho Na Ho, was something that, you know, convinced us that this was a script that deserves to be helmed by no one other than Nikhil Advani. And so we thought that Nikhil was the best person to do this. And honestly, I mean, from what one has seen of the film, which is pretty much all of it, I will say that, you know, our decision was completely justified, and we're thrilled that we have Nikhil making this movie. I'd like to thank Amrita and her team at UTV, who've been, you know, great support for the film, and, you know, they've been managing the marketing and distribution plans all the way through. And I'd like to thank Madhu and Monisha from MA for being extremely efficient, organized, and superb co-producers. So thank you. And thanks to all of you guys for coming out on a rainy Sunday afternoon. You know, we'll keep it as short and sweet as we can, but we hope that you'll be entertained at the end of it. What's more, I'd also like to say that, you know, we're really thrilled to be working with the sort of talent that we have on this film. From Imran, with whom we've done 4 hit movies in the past. Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na, Delhi Belly, Ek Mein Aur Ek Tu, and I Hate Love Stories. And this is our fifth film together. And of course, Kangana, with whom we've done Metro and Fashion in the past, and we're proud that our film was the first one that she won a national award for. And of course, the incredible crew that we have on the film, from Shankar Ehsan and Loy, to, you know, the incredible production designers, to, you know, everyone who's associated with the movie are just, you know, superb. And I'm sure you'll see some of that coming up in the trailer. Now, without any further ado, I'd like to call the man behind it all, Nikhil Advani.
Siddharth sir makes the job very easy for everyone, including myself. No script required because sir said the full script. But one thing he did say, you make very good looking films. I have to say this to you. So, you know, every actor will want to work in your films. Scripts are fantastic. You've got the movement, you've got the action, you've got the acting. But it makes very good looking viewing. This has always been in your gene pool, right? To make a good looking film also.
Yeah, I think so. Hello? Yeah, no, I have a good team that works very hard.
Yeah.
And that follows me to the end of wherever I take them every single day. We were here till 2 o'clock last night trying to get the trailer correct, and we felt there was a small glitch. So we went back, opened everything up, came. So we have Tushar over there, who I wish, he's the DP of my film. And we've done 3 films together now, and I hope that I never have to shoot without him ever. And then there's Amit Dada and Subrata, who the production designers. They won every single award for Haider. Amit Dada.
They were actually having an argument about how many he won in the morning, 7 or 4.
Yeah.
He's clarified it's 4. So
yeah,
it's
but I mean, I think the hero of this film is Anshul Singhal, who's sitting over there, and who, you know, very rarely, like, I write my own films, or tend to write my own films, because I get very scared of the material that's coming to me. When Sid and Amrita and UTV and everybody came and gave me the script, and I looked at it and I said I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to actually do anything. I just had to land up on the set. And that's thanks to Anshul Singhal.
That's brilliant. That's high praise. I think it's about time you took your place in the sun in the front.
And I mean, where do directors get opportunity like that to do this kind of, to work with this kind of material? Obviously very thankful to, I mean, for me to get the first person I wanted to play the role of Maddie, and that was Imran Khan. I didn't want anybody else. Nobody else.
Who's looking very dapper in his suit. Superb.
And he read it. He said it's rubbish. And I said, let me narrate it to you. Let me narrate it to you, please. And I went, we narrated it to him, and then he just said, okay, it's very, very different from when you read it. And I'm glad that he's said okay. And of course, Kangana Ranaut, who at the end of my 2.5 hour narration turned around and said that we should try this, we should do this, we should. And I said, I said, thank God she has said yes. So let Imran Khan and Kangana Ranaut.
Tannu Weds Manu Return continues to make so much news at the box office. So I have to congratulate you, Kangana, once again on that. It's just been historic, and you know we've run short of words, and so that's why I wanted a clarification on that.
No, not at all. I had told Nikhil that I disliked it very much.
Disliked it very much. I love your honesty. So it's a very lonely word in our Bollywood dictionary. Very few people are honest. There are 4 people on stage here that are fantastically honest. So you know you're gonna get some fantastic headlines. So Kangana, you said we the first time round, and then you said, you know, we should do this, we should do that. You didn't ask anything else about the film at all? It was just a straightaway jump into the zone?
That's how much I love the script. And I think it is a love story, which might not even end up like a love story, because this film is, the way it reveals, is in a non-linear narrative. So it's very hard to actually give you an idea of what this actually is about, and especially my character in the film. You're wondering all the time, with every 10 minutes I'd be like, this is it, I got it, this is where we are heading, and then suddenly something happens and you're like, no, so you can't really, in fact you can't even tell the genre of the film while you're having the narration, if it's a tragedy, it's a coming of age love story, or it's a slice of life, or so I think I just loved everything about it.
And we'll start the proceedings with you, Imran. You have lots to answer for. So first of all, are you anywhere close to those kind of toilet habits in real life?
Men are laughing, women are not finding it so funny.
Yeah, so first of all, speak for yourself. I've learned to aim over the years, so now we don't make a mistake.
Or have you been forced to sit down? I don't know how it is at your house.
An insight into Imran Khan's life, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what happens at your house. Huh?
Okay, so she wears the pants in the relationship, and it is a lovely little, Kangana was trying to explain that there is no genre that we can actually say that there is. Before I open to the press, can you put it in a few words as to where there's a bit of tragedy that we saw in there as well, and there's lots that we've read about it. But what do you
say? In the sense that I think that what Kangana said was right. You can't actually pin it down. Is it a slice of life? Is it just a love story? I mean, the love story is a very big part of the film, but it's also an anti-love story, in the sense a guy trying to figure out what happened, why it happened,
why he got dumped.
Correct. So yeah.
And I think the beauty of the film is that it keeps you, it's very intriguing, and we don't really want to take away from that when it starts and the way it unfolds, it's really a work of genius, and I think by talking too much about the story, we can talk about the characters and all of that. We will take away all the fun. But having said that, there are a lot of rumors about the film, as in it's about pregnancy, it's not, or I play double role, I don't play double roles in the film, or I am playing a Punjabi girl, no, I am NRI in the film, and I get bald, no, there's no such thing happening. So
my God, all the questions you just thrown out of the window. So now there's nothing left to ask.
No, there is still so much to talk about. So these are just the rumors, but we can talk about the film and the trailer.
Perfect. So we'll open out to the press. Anybody ask a question? So you're waving out because you want to ask a question, or? Okay. So can we have the mic just go up there? It's somewhere. Yeah.
Left, Kangana.
On the left? Hi.
Hi. I have a few questions to ask. Firstly, to start is with Kangana. Kangana, हमने पढ़ा है कि आप जो मूवी के जो 7 मिनट है स्टार्टिंग के, उसमें आप सिनेमाटोग्राफर बन गई थी. तो क्या ये सच है और क्यों?
जो आपने जैसे जिस सीक्वेंस से फिल्म अभी जो ट्रेलर ओपन होता है, दैट इज़ द सेम सीन दैट वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट, एंड इट इज़ 7 मिनट अनकट सीक्वेंस जहाँ पे एक लड़की जो है एक लड़के को शूट कर रही होती है, उसका MMS बना रही होती है. तो that was the requirement of the script, and Nikhil sir was very thrilled because he loves giving me these challenges, and he was very happy कि आज कंगना को shoot करना है. तो I was holding a very heavy camera in my hands, and Tushar sir, like I said, had lit the set beautifully. So that was the requirement of the scene, and I loved the experience. और मुझे उनको शगुन में वो क्या पता नहीं शगुन बोलते हैं कि क्या बोलते हैं, but I had to give him some money because he came to me, he's like, you can't take charge of the camera, so you have to give me the money. if you have to take my permission and you have to give me the money. So I said okay fine, so I gave him 1 rupee.
Imran, the question is to you. पिछले 2 साल में we have not seen you on big screen. So how much are you expecting from this movie, and are you regretting for the losses that has happened in the past from the time you've entered the industry?
Yeah, absolutely not. I'm very glad that I got this break here. सच कहूँ तो पिछले 1.5 साल से I needed time to spend with my family. My wife was pregnant, my daughter was born, and these are things that happen once or twice in your life if you're lucky. And there's nothing that would make me give that up. So at no cost. I'm happy that I was there. That being said, I'm also very happy to be back at work because I love to make movies. इस फिल्म पर काम करते मुझे बहुत मज़ा आया. निखिल, कंगना दोनों के साथ मेरी बहुत अच्छी वर्किंग रिलेशनशिप थी, and I've had such a positive time. It's really reminded me of the love that I have for movies. Katti Batti, more than most other films that I've done, it has made me feel very happy and fulfilled, made me feel very satisfied, and it reminds me every day. This is why we sleep for 3 hours and wake up and go to work. This is why we put ourselves out on the line. It's a film which is very, very close to my heart.
कंगना, आपसे एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन है. आपके हिसाब से who do you think is the real queen of Bollywood?
Is Bollywood a country? That's a very lame question.
In the B-town, but who do you think?
Sid, Kangna, Imran, Nikhil, here on your right. Congratulations.
That's the left.
On your left. Congratulations for the brilliant trailer. I think it looks really refreshing. My question is to you, Nikhil. Earlier, the film was titled Sali Kutiya, but now you guys have moved on to a slightly non-controversial title. Can we assume that filmmakers are exercising self-censorship because of the volatile environment right now?
What volatile environment?
Why the change in the title?
Because we just felt that it was the title was when it came to me, I loved it, but we also felt it was way too gimmicky. It's not necessary at all. The film is about the ups and downs of a relationship, and what really transpires in their lives, and how it all gets resolved actually. So it was not necessary, and I mean, just for the sake of creating some kind of buzz and some kind of conversation, there's no point in getting into those kind of things. So yeah, I loved it, but I also agreed why we should drop it.
Do you feel Katti Batti sums up the idea of the film in the same way?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, totally. Because I mean, when ever since we were kids, we used to Katti Batti. So yeah, it does. That's what life is, what love is, what their relationship is, which is up, down, sometimes, and then once it breaks, then it comes back together. That's what Katti Batti is all about.
Now, considering the nature of the film, is there anything that you yourself have learned about modern day romance? Because the film emphasizes on young love.
Yeah. It's very urban. It's very, it's not one of those regressive love stories where, you see those very cliche sort of scenarios and scenes and, storylines. So it's very urban, and we all can identify with it. The way the characters are, and I did identify with it.
Hi Kangna, this is Urvi here.
Just a second.
Kangna,
Okay, so we'll just take this. Yeah.
Hi.
Sorry.
Do you believe in time pass love?
Well, the thing is that every time a relation doesn't start on this note that you have clarity about things. Maybe time passes for my age or stage is too a lighter word, but I would like to date, and when you get into dating, the first thing probably, you know, long-term relationship or marriage is definitely not in your mind, because you have to, you don't have that much understanding of the equation or the relationship. So yeah, in some term maybe it could be called time pass also. I'm very open to time pass romances.
Unless you're Maddie or you're me, because whenever I had a girlfriend, I wanted to get married to them immediately.
Hello.
So
Hi Kangna, this is Urvi to your right. Yeah.
Yeah, on this side.
Hi. Since the film deals with a live-in relationship, how much do you believe in the concept of live-in relationship?
Well, to each his own. I think it's just about the person, how the other person makes you feel. There is no compulsion. If you're in a relationship, not necessarily you have that much trust or faith or that kind of future planning with each other. At the same time, if you do, then you should go ahead with it and just see how things work and take it to next level.
Hello, Kangna ji and Imran.
Hi.
कहाँ पे? हाँ ये. Hi.
इमरान जी से मेरा सवाल है कि जहाँ पे कंगना होती है वहाँ हीरो की ज़रूरत नहीं होती, और नेशनल अवार्ड विनर क्वीन और तनु वेट्स मनु, तो आपको अपने लिए फिल्म में मतलब कहाँ तक सेफ लगता है एज ए हीरो?
हमारी लड़ाई करवा दीजिए आप आज ही.
कहाँ तक सेफ लगता है?
मतलब आपके लिए कितना स्कोप है?
स्कोप है?
कितना है?
जितना स्क्रिप्ट में है उतना ही स्कोप है जी.
तो 2 साल के बाद आपने शुरुआत कंगना से की, कंगना के साथ, तो ये कहाँ
मैंने
तक
कट्टी बट्टी से की.
अच्छा.
Well, the thing is that it is a love story, and I think both of us have equally important part. Maybe Maddie has, Imran has a lot more screen space than me, but that doesn't mean किसी का character weak है, you know. तो I think वही एक जो इस तरह की जो कहानी होती है उसकी यही एक खासियत होती है.
Kangna, sorry for the delay. I mean, it's a late compliment. You look like a Barbie doll, in fact, like, you know.
Thank you.
What was the particular reason to wear this dress, this moment, actually?
Because it's a Sunday, you all coming, you know, and I wanted to make it worth it for you all. I mean, I could have chosen to wear jeans and t-shirt, you know, and it had to be transported in a different car. Then there was a vanity van outside. Then I wore that. My stylist is on, you know, she's at the job right now and fixing just for you all, just so that you get good pictures.
Thank you very much.
There's a reason she's the queen of the box office and of these answers as well. Brilliant once again. Yes,
Kangna.
back there.
Hello. Yeah.
There,
Hi Kangna and Imran. Amazing trailer. I'm very curious to watch movie. So Kangna, मेरा सवाल आपके लिए ये है. First of all, rumors थे कि आपको YRF और सलमान के साथ सुल्तान मूवी के लिए अप्रोच किया गया था, लेकिन आपने रंगून चुनी भंसाली जी की. तो कितनी सच्चाई है? और सॉरी भारद्वाज जी की, तो कितनी सच्चाई है?
Well, the thing is that I've already given my dates to Rangoon, and that's why I couldn't do that film.
एंड इमरान, ये फिल्म आपके लिए कितनी इम्पोर्टेंट है, क्योंकि इससे पहले आपकी फिल्में जो हैं बॉक्स ऑफिस पर इतना कमाल नहीं कर चुकी, तो कितनी एक्सपेक्टेशंस है इस फिल्म से?
मैं अपनी फिल्म से कभी एक्सपेक्टेशन रखता ही नहीं हूँ, बिकॉज देयर इज़ नो वे टू नो व्हाट विल हैपन. उम्मीदें बहुत है क्योंकि ये फिल्म मेरे लिए बहुत बहुत खास है. जैसे कि मैंने कहा, आई हैव हैड वन ऑफ द बेस्ट वर्किंग एक्सपीरियंसेस ऑफ माई एंटायर करियर व्हाइल वर्किंग ऑन दिस फिल्म. सो द फिल्म मीन्स अ लॉट टू मी इमोशनली. अब आप लोगों को पसंद आए ना आए ये हमारे हाथ में नहीं है. आई डोंट नो व्हाट विल हैपन. But whatever happens, I can say that this is a film which means a lot to me, and I'll always hold my head up very high and say with great pride that this is my film.